Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. So what I will be doing today is a design I saw one of you do. Amanda from Love and Soap Studio did this design almost 4 years ago, and I watched it, really liked it, and kept saying, sometime I need to try that. And almost 4 years later, it still shows up on my YouTube suggested feed as a video I might enjoy. And I keep thinking, oh, I need to try that, and never have. And it involves a pretty simple process. You use a tall skinny mold. You pour the majority of your soap with your mold on an angle, on a slant, and let that set up. And then she did a black and white zebra stripe on the top of that. Pretty simple. And last week, a fan of mine sent me a piece of equipment to help hold my mold at a slant. I'll show you in just a minute when we get to it. Her name is simply Cheryl on YouTube, and she doesn't have any content on her YouTube page, so I'm not going to post any personal information because she, if she wanted it there, she'd post it there. But Cheryl, I'm using the equipment today, using the mold slanter. Thank you, and thank you, Amanda, for the design. Let's just go ahead and get started now. I'm soaping at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I've actually never soaped this cool before, but we will see. Okay, here we go. Just get a very, very light emulsification because I'm going to need the two colors for the zebra stripe on top to stay fluid while the bottom sets up. I think that is emulsified. My tall skinny mold doesn't hold as much oil as my slab mold, so I have to be really careful about getting just emulsified. But that looks like it. I don't see oils floating on top, so there's probably no live water sitting on the bottom. So I'm going to pour off my two accent colors first. And I want to do roughly 200 milliliters, and this, of course, does not have to be precise. I'm going to kind of just look at that and eyeball it. And that looks pretty good to me. Let's see how close we are. I think we're daggone close. Alright, so I'm debating pouring this into one of these pour containers or just leave it. I think I'm just going to leave it in the pot. Okay, so for the main color, it's going to be a mixture. I'm going to start out with Brambleberry's Electric Bubblegum. This is a really, really versatile pink because you can do so much with it by adding other colors to it. You can leave it really vibrant like it is. You can mellow it out with TD. You can put so many other colors in it and get so many variations with this. So let's start with this, but I don't want it that vibrant pink. I actually want it toned down to try to get it a little closer to the color that Amanda got it. So I'm going to be adding some Nurture Soap Purple Vibrance to it. And furthermore, adding a little bit of black oxide to darken that some. Or not black oxide, activated charcoal, excuse me. Just a little bit. So let's just kind of see what we get with this. Well, a little darker than I wanted. And I don't think the pink will lighten that up any. I'm afraid if I try to add any more color, I'll just end up, with a soap that'll bleed and stain rags, and I don't want to do that, so we're just going to end up with a little bit darker soap than I anticipated, which is alright. Now I am fragrancing this with Nurture Soap's Star Showers. Haven't used this in a while. This is a favorite of mine because it does have a fresh, clean scent. It holds up in your cold process, and most importantly, it behaves very, very well in your cold process. So I'm going to pour the majority of it into the base here and give it a good stick blend. Let's see, save that for our top. Give it a good stick blend so that it first of all will be well mixed in, but second of all will start to set up, because it does really, really slow your trace down. I want to get my top to set up so it's nice and firm and holds the zebra stripe on top. Okay, now that's way more stick blending than I normally do, especially with the fragrance in it, but that thickened it up, so it should give a nice pour, but it's set up pretty fast. So here's what Cheryl sent me. This is actually, I think, meant to hold a laptop at an angle. And it also has varying degrees of angles you can put, so I have it on the lowest slope. So let's go ahead and get my mold tilted on there. Get our soap in here while it's still nice and fluid. Just level that a little bit, and then we'll put it back up there. Okay. So this is going to have to sit for just a little while. So I will be back. Okay, while that was setting up, I went ahead and got my accents mixed up. You've watched me mix colors before. So we're going to just do one row and let it slide down. Alright, maybe. This is a little, it's And there we have it. Amanda's batter stayed more fluid than mine. Now I've got some in the containers there. I'll put into an individual mold for me or for another project, but we'll see tomorrow what the cut looks like. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so we're back to cut our soap. Got a little more glitter on the top than I wanted, which kind of covered up the pattern, but that's all right. That is okay. Let's just cut into it and see what we have. I think overall the design worked. Sure did, yay! That's exactly what I wanted. This is a little more purple than I wanted, but that's all right. I was experimenting, and that is quite all right. Of course, these will all look pretty much the same, but I'll go ahead and cut them since it's just one loaf. Oops, not good. So, Amanda from 11 Soaps, thank you for the design idea. I really appreciate that. And Cheryl, thank you so much for the equipment to help me tilt the mold. I certainly appreciate it. Definitely will use it again, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And the people who receive these bars are going to appreciate them. So thank you so much. You all take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.